Now, I've been working on a new room, but yeah, nothing much in it. But I'm going, and this might be a tad laggy, but I'll see what I can do otherwise. I'm going to another area, and I've got no time to spare. I'm hoping I can find a paleontologist to aid me on my quest. Either that or just a tar pit, but those can be very dangerous. Yes, don't be fooled. Tar pits can be death traps. And so can getting lost. But luckily, I have render distance. And, whoa. Oh. An ancient structure. Annoyingly, not the kind of modded structure I was looking for, but wow. Alright. Where should I dock? I know there are fossils, but currently fossils are, well, they're useless, you know? Because without an analyzer to get DNA, I have no purpose. Why, in fact, all I need is one bucket. Yup, one singular bucket. That's all I need. And oh, a village. Wait, I remember something from previous playthroughs. Villagers have machines in them that I can borrow. Don't do any of this in real life, guys. It's very illegal and morally wrong, but it's a video game and nothing here is real, and they're not even being controlled by real people, so it's alright. I mean, if it was someone else's base, it'd feel a bit bad, but I wouldn't be playing on a server with, like, a griefing system. Because I don't like the idea of stuff getting griefed. Now, hopefully somewhere there's a paleontologist's house. Oh, that looks paleontological. Aha! An analyzer! And a sifter! And biofossil and bio-goo. Interesting. And do they have beds? Oh no. No. I don't need an archaeology workbench, but I do need a bit of food. So, I'll give you all 3 tickets to the dinosaur park when it's completed. So, don't worry, I'm not just taking. But I kind of am just taking. I'll make sure to save some because they can be useful later, and I didn't even need the bucket, but it's always useful to have in, you know, possession. Now I'm going to look for a paleontology tent, but I may be unsuccessful. Oh, these are dangerous biomes, yes, even without the creaking. Which, by the way, they don't know about the creaking here. I am literally from the future. Wait, how ironic. Oh, sheep. They don't have them on my island. Better use this while I can. Get a bed. Oh, that's good. Very good. Now, let's see. I'll now begin to mine fossils, but alas, I have no culture vat. I have the first, no, maybe like the second or third step, but I don't have the fourth, which leads for the, final, so I'm not completely safe yet. Well, not safe, nothing's really going to happen, but food can be useful, Well, it is useful, so I'm going to make sure I have enough of it. Oh, a skull block. Those are cool, I guess. Now, a lot of resources here are very, useful. Like coal. I'll get a bit of coal. I'm not really 100% like desperate for it, but it's good knowing that there's a lot here, because there probably will be a time where I am. So basically, now I don't need to find a tar pit. However, I am somewhat delaying the inevitable here because tar pits are pretty useful and they can get like a lot of DNA. I won't be setting up shop here, at least not for a while, so it doesn't matter how much I take, because it'll have time to, repair. That would be a good lagoon if I find, like, what's the word, another island, like an Isla Sauna equivalent. I mean, I kind of want to, it's hard to explain, but do you ever want to do, like, on Minecraft, a thing for the sake of doing it, like, sure, I could just, like, keep the dinosaurs in the holding paddock and, like, not, do anything with that paddock, but, like, a part of me wants to make it more interesting. Like, creating a research area for, like, something I could just place down, Now, back to the island. I did not find a paleontologist's tent, but I did find a paleontologist. And, ooh, lava. Currently, lava is a bit of a commodity, And back to the island. Now I'll begin analysing my dinosaur DNA. And I've got quite a lot of, fossils and stuff, so I think it'll be good, I hope so. Yes. Hello, Enderman. I just want to say the park isn't open yet, so, come back in, like, episode, I don't know, 20-something, knowing how, like, long-winded everything is. Alright, I've got an analyzer and a sifter. Pretty fun, Now, analyze the biofossils, and while doing so, I'm going to cook some beef. I think, yeah, that'll be enough. Just bone meal. Oh well. And I'm going to... so you get the bones back. Let's see. There has to be... a Therizinosaurus, that'll be. Nah. Stegosaurus? Huh, that one's cool. Can't identify it, but it's cool. Wow. Oh, it's an oviraptor! Diplodocus! Dilophosaurus! Oh man, this is epic! Oh, I have no planks. It's just a plank, bro. I'll make a better storage area, but for now. Oh wow, that is pretty cool, you know? Aha, some steak to eat. Biogu is important for culture vat. And how do I craft a culture vat again? It's pretty expensive, you know that? Fossils and archaeology, culture vat. Let's see, how is it done? Oh. So I do need more DNA. I've got 3 DNA. DNAs, I don't know. Oh, so I need some, well, I'm not out of the woods yet. Let's just put it that way. And, wait, no, I'll get a... Did I lose? Oh man, I'm going to have to mine this tree the old-fashioned way, you know? Bare fists and all. Oh no. I think I'm safe. Aha! More food, because that is good. I really want like a cool lava feature. Oh, the lavatory. I'll have it. Oh, it'd be cool if it's above, but then it might like, you know, those particle effects. I'll have it below, but then you'll be able to see that there's only one. Shouldn't matter that much. And I lost the sand I had too. Oh, mine's some loose sand from the beach. Don't even think about it, zombie. I'll put the carrots in the chest too, because they will be useful. They will be a farm. And I think they're used in biogoo and... Oh, I have a terrible feeling that biogoo in the recipe is slime. But when I find a tar pit, it should be pretty easy. Okay. I'm not going to like risk, you know, doing a sprint over it because it could go really badly. And also it could go badly if like I accidentally, you know, block it off. But oh, that's good, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a long night, but I've just realised I've got wood, so now I can... White bed! I thought this was the version where every bed was red. Huh. Odd. Oh well. Good night. Oh, it's morning already. Hello! Good morning. Time to search again for a pit of tar. You guys know what the tar pits were. They were like, how do I put it? They were like, you know, the lava lakes? Well, more like lava pools. They were that, but with tar, which is useful for crafting, well, everything. Most things in this mod require slime. Not really sure what the logic behind that is, but I think it's maybe because it's like gooey and kind of feels a bit mad sciencey, you know? But basically the tar pits, they're a dangerous area to be around because they spawn probably one of my favourite modded enemies I've ever seen, the tar slimes. Yeah, they're exactly what you think they are. But they do give you a nasty blindness effect. Now, if I feel extra, you know, cheeky at any point, it is possible to like turn on the rarity of tar pits, and then in the newer generation areas it'll spawn more often, but I'm not going to resort to that for a while. And a huge area of that mountain's cut off, and when something's cut off it's good because that usually means that fossils and archaeology structure has spawned. But oh paleontologist village. Yeah, the problem is, wait, no, oh, that's annoying. You see, they usually spawn with either a tar pit connected, like nearby, or a dig site, and they appear to have gone down the route of a dig site, but it's good to know they're spawning somewhat naturally. And I think the mountain being cut off at a bit is just Minecraft generation. It's a bit odd, but it's kind of the charm of this game, you know? What? Okay. I mean, half of the time I'm doing this, like, whole screaming thing. I don't know. Just for comedic effect. You ever watched Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? The Franklin guy? Like, he's always, like, screaming, like, high pitch, like, it is kind of funny. I mean, to be honest, like, there's a lot of hate on that character, but let's be real, you'd be screaming too if you were on Isla Nublar and, you know, wow, a baryonyx suddenly chased you, you would be pretty scared, not going to lie. But I guess the reasoning is, like, this isn't a real scenario, it's Jurassic World, and, you know, if they put in a super obnoxious character, it's not going to go down well. Personally, I think he was kind of funny, and I think maybe Universal could have, like, made him slightly better, but I think, you know, they got the reaction they wanted from, you know, people watching, and I think he was pretty funny, you know. Oh yeah, the following segment I'm going to, like, discuss some Jurassic World movies, so if you, like, haven't watched some, which, by the way, that's, oh, paleontologist, if you haven't watched them, you're missing out, and, it's not the smartest thing to do, not watch the Jurassic World movies, because I think you should watch at least one, like, even if it's just the first one, which is universally agreed by everyone as a masterpiece of all time. You should watch at least one, you know, because, come on, it's a fun movie. Like, you'll have fun watching it. Nope. Wait, wait, no. I thought it was, you know, the mineshaft generation, where it's like 3x3 tunnel. One thing about the movie that probably has some explanation that I can't really remember, is that Dr. Henry needs, Blue's DNA, to, like, make more hybrids. Now he can't because there's now an error in Blue's DNA, having undergone, like, basically, you know, like, surgery that required, basically, I'm not sure how realistic it was, but it was good for the story, so who am I to judge? Oh, dogs. But basically, Dr. Wu needed to get Blue's DNA, but for, oh no! I'm looking for a dig site, not a tar pit. Well, I will take the bed because the bed's pretty useful. So now you just have to sleep on the floor, my friend. But basically, it was quite bizarre because to do so, wait, could that be? I don't think so. Dr. Wu, like, elaborately, like, set up, like, a plan to, like, kidnap Zia and get her to do it. But couldn't he have just did it? Couldn't he have just done it himself? Did it himself? What? Man, I think the internet is ruining my grammar. No cap, it is. Chat, am I cooked? But, like, he could have done it himself. Like, he can get, you know, dinosaur DNA out of a mosquito. He can surely get mosquito DNA out. I mean, what? Mosquito DNA out of a dinosaur? What? No, he could have surely gotten dinosaur DNA out of a dinosaur. Like, face it. You can get, dinosaur DNA out of a literal insect. Like a tiny little insect, but you struggle at getting dinosaur DNA out of a living, breathing, historically inaccurate, oversized dinosaur. And like, it's not even the hard part, like, it is captured, it's like caged and strapped down, and you're just like, oh man, I wish I could, you know, do this, like, obviously if, like, I were to suddenly become Doctor Who, I couldn't do it because I'm not Doctor Who, but he is Doctor Who, and, like, shouldn't he be able to do that kind of stuff? Like, that would, like, it would seem like that would be, like, the easiest thing for Doctor Who to do, because, he's, like, super smart, like, galaxy brain, 1 trillion IQ points. If I can't find one of the tar pits, I'm going to either find it off camera or go down the other path, which is mod of the disable doesn't work, and that's good. Now let's see. Alligator gas spawn. So I think the closer it is to 0, the, you know, the better chance you have at finding it. Alright. Now it'll be easy to find. I just need to find basically another paleontology. And job's done, you know. And I'm not sure what biomes they spawn in, but they're very easy to find, like, out in the open. And I hope I'm not lost or anything, because it would be really ironic if I finally find it, but I'm lost and, like, just die, you know. Wait, this could be me lost, you know. Let's see, have I... Oh, I'm going to turn it up all the way. Da, da, da! Okay, video settings. Wish me luck. It's going to be really laggy for a bit. Then, yeah, there might be flashing lights, so be careful if you have epilepsy. Oh, the render distance. Okay, that's the island. Oh! Wow, I can see, like, jungles! Okay. You know, that's good enough. Now I know, like, where the island is. I think I'm going to turn it... Uh-oh. I don't know what I've just enabled. Minecraft use VBOs. Off. I don't want to mess around with something that, let's face it, I have no idea. And that something could, you know, like, There should be a saying, and there probably is, don't mess around with something if that something could, like, immediately crash your PC. Okay. Alright. Now, next time I see a tent, I'll be celebrating because I'll see a tar pit. Yeah, they used to be so common in previous playthroughs, but now they're rare, you know? I'll just have to remember the way I came. Luckily I can kind of remember the landmarks well enough to be pretty safe, and I always have the last resort of rent distance 1 trillion. But I don't really want to go there because, well, you know why. If I had like an editor or anything, I'd get them to like put in a picture of a, you know, PC exploding, but I don't have an editor. Maybe I'll get enough subscribers one day to have one. I don't plan on monetizing the channel or anything. Yes, when it becomes a job, it becomes less fun, and, you know, I just wanna, you know, mess around with dinosaurs and stuff. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Wait! Oh, I don't need a tar pit. I've been thinking it's wrong. Oh, why? What I need is to go to the swamp at night. It'll be risky, but it'll also have a high chance of a good reward. I just need to wait for night to fall and go to the swamp to find, you know, slimes spawning, and job's a good one. Who even made that phrase? Like, there are some phrases like everyone says, or at least like everyone in a specific country says, but nobody really knows just why they say it. Like, they know the meaning, they just don't know where it came from. Like, one day someone just said it, and then the next person was like, wow, I kind of like that. And now everyone uses it. I mean, that's probably the same philosophy behind it is probably what makes memes work. I mean, imagine like a less social alien race. They can't have like memes or anything shared between them, or catchphrases, because unless some political like leader demands everyone uses it, or like it becomes so ingrained into society after a long time, then oh, it's a tar pit. Yes, but like, unless, like, imagine a less social alien race. Just imagine. Like, we take it for granted because, you know, humans are a lot more social, but like, imagine if we just weren't, you know. It would be pretty weird. Like, memes couldn't begin because people wouldn't be compelled to start using them. Because why? Why are memes a thing? Alright, this is going to take a while, but it's going to be worth it. I'm going to drain this tar for all it's worth. And it's worth quite a lot. Tar pits are also how you get Cenozoic DNA, which actually makes sense because A lot of the specimens are believed to have died inside similar tar pits, so while the tar itself is probably not swimming with DNA, tar is. Okay. And a chicken. Alright. After this, I just need to make my way back and begin cultivating. You know, this is going to be a part 1, part 2 scenario. The video will either end or come to a new segment, but you won't know until the mask comes off. Unmasked at last, it's TL4546B! Bye.